You good? Yeah.
You till the day I die.
Welcome back to the Upstroke podcast. Previously on the Upstroke podcast channel, Brain and Brawn.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like again with the physical, we know right away.
Yeah.
As soon as we try getting out of the truck to take a pee, we know.
And you fall over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it was me, not these two.
I appreciate that clarification.
Welcome back, subscribers. Your support is greatly appreciated. We hit 113 subscribers this week. That's amazing. Thank you very much. These videos have been really good for me in a couple different ways. First off, they're good for me to review and reflect on my previous week, the workouts, what's working, what isn't working very well. What I'm finding is the harder I push myself physically, the better I sleep. Definitely. And eat. I get so hungry after a couple days of this. The other area where these videos have been really good for me have just been keeping my brain busy. It's November 2nd now, and I haven't worked since June 2024, since my accident. So the brain starts getting a little mushy. The brain's a muscle, right? So if you're not working it, you get dumb. So this has been a good exercise for that. Another one is just getting to meet and talk to people, having the communication. So thank you everybody who have been messaging and emailing. Fantastic. My name's Shane DeMars. I'm a stroke survivor, a biker, was a biker, will be a biker again. One day, baby. One day I'll be behind bars again. Those kind of bars. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe. I struggle with knowing how far to push myself. I need to improve, so that takes a lot of work. But at the same time, I don't want to injure myself. Everybody wants to improve in some way physically. Even the most physically fit and able-bodied people want to improve in some way. So I guess it's identifying which areas and honing in on those weaknesses in order to improve. So for myself, the weaknesses are fairly obvious. I need to be able to walk again. And I would love to get to the point where I can walk unaided. Just to get up and walk to the washroom. No cane, no walker. That would be incredible. As you saw in the opening clip, I'm back on CAREN. We keep trying to improve from previous speeds. So my first time trying to walk fast on this machine, I got up to 3 kilometers an hour. So basically, if I'm in a crosswalk, I'm gonna get squished, honked at, flipped off. That'd be rude.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, nah, unlikely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing.
speed day?
Yeah.
Or we're starting with just speed focus?
Yeah.
Okay, love it. Do you remember your like first day when I talked to you about high intensity gait training?
Yeah.
And I said it's basically going as fast as you can, as far as you can, on repeat for forever.
Love it.
And you're basically doing that by yourself now, which is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
You okay? Yeah. You're good. I like you.
5.4 kilometers an hour. Whew. So the progress has been phenomenal. Sorry about the sound in this video. They play music in the background at these gyms, and YouTube does not like playing copyright music unless I pay the millions that I'm making off this thing, which is zero. And thank you for all the donations you've made. The only cost to you and the only donation required is hit subscribe. I have to be careful how far I push myself sometimes. When I first started coming home for weekends, I ended up hurting myself and took me out of physio for a good solid 2 months, probably closer to 3 months. So yeah, I got to find that boundary. So far since I've been home, no injuries. Knock on wood. We have an interesting procedure coming up. Going to be an exciting, fun video to make that one. The Botox injections I've been getting in my leg just haven't been working. So doing some research, we found a procedure on a YouTube channel from Bill Gassianis. If you haven't watched him, check him out. He's got some great content. Bill's also a stroke survivor and a YouTube podcaster. He's got some great interviews and some great content. Be sure to check him out. I'll throw a link in the description. So Bill did a show on cryoneurolysis. Say that 10 times. I can't even say it once. So Dr. Paul Winston has developed a procedure where they freeze that nerve, essentially killing it, temporarily killing it, knocking it out. And Bill responded to my message. Thank you very much, Bill. And said, you know, the doctor is in Canada, right, that does this? So that was fantastic. So we looked up the clinic that he works out of, connected with them. We did a quick Zoom call with one of the doctors on his team, and she determined that this procedure could work. So once we booked the appointment, we booked the flights, the hotel, the rental car. So we fly out on November 16th. We go for 2 procedures on November 19th. The first one is to inject lidocaine, basically a test run to see if the freezing is going to work. So we do the test run at 9 a.m. in the morning, and then 5 hours later we go back for the second appointment and determine if it has been working, and then we go in and freeze it. Just like Mr. Freeze on Batman and Robin. Arnold, God willing, this thing works, and I'm able to start walking better. At least be able to walk to the washroom at night without having to put my brace on. It has been the one big downside that amputees have said is their biggest hate of losing a leg is having to put the leg on to go to the washroom at night. So for myself, I got to go through the same process and putting my brace on, and then a shoe because the brace is slippery on the bottom. We'll do an episode on this. It'll be good. If you want information on this procedure, shoot me an email, upstrokepodcast@gmail.com, and I'll send you the information that I have and the contact info. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you do want to see more of these, the episodes are all numbered. Imagine where they start. Episode 1 was the first one I did in May of 2025 when I got home from the facility. So after 11 months in the facilities, in hospital and rehab facility, we did our first video. I say we because this takes a lot of help from my wife and my daughter. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
We'll have the finest things, carve our names in stone. We'll never die, I know.